Hey guys, it's Gojo here, and today I'm going to be telling you guys the story of the time I spent the night on a abandoned aircraft carrier, or a haunted aircraft carrier. It wasn't really abandoned, but it was an World War II aircraft carrier. It was called I'm pretty sure called the USS Hornet. Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was called the USS Hornet. It was a field trip for my Boy Scouts, Troop 480. Shout out them. It was in Northern California. This whole event took place in San Francisco, actually. So this was one of the first times I left California to do anything really. But we're gonna try to keep the story short today, guys. A little 8-minute story. Just I want to know what you guys think of the gameplay in the background. I got a little Skater XL going, and just let me know what you guys think. If I should play this game more, I have a few more games on the way. Portal. But anyway, back to the story. So I remember we drive to San Francisco, me and the troop. We took like 3 cars. We were crammed as fuck. My dad was one of the drivers. I drove with him. Me and like 3 of my friends, Micah, Preston, Frank. I don't know the other guy's name. Just call him Frank. But yeah, we took the car. We drove. I remember we missed the exit like at least 3 times. It was crazy. Like my dad got mad as fuck, and then we ended up getting lost in San Francisco. It was weird. It was a weird event. We seen a bunch of houses with like bars on the windows, and I was only 12 at the time, so to me this was brand new. I lived in like suburban areas. I was whitewashed as fuck. Never seen anything like this before. So I'm seeing dogs barking, fucking pit bulls on chains, dudes shooting up heroin right around the corner, like crazy shit. Eventually, we find a local to get out of there. We ask him for directions, and we get to this little island where we can see Alcatraz. I remember specifically it was pretty cool because they had these binoculars that you can see the island, and it was just really cool to me. But back to the story. I don't want to get too sidetracked. We end up getting to the abandoned aircraft carriers, and they give us a little tour. We get on. These aircraft carriers are big as fuck, and as soon as I get on it, I realize it's not abandoned or it's not haunted. They just saying that to get more attractions. They turned it into more of a museum, so it's like a haunted museum. Since it was from World War II, they had a lot of stuff from that time period. Like they had like planes, fucking. I remember they had like this I don't know what it's called. Let me Google it real quick. It's the aircraft that or the spacecraft that supposedly they took to the moon. Uh, I don't know. I don't know what to search up. But anyway, back to the story. Um, yeah, we take a little tour around it, and it's pretty boring. It's not. There's not much that we did in the daytime. We kind of just toured around and went to the because they had like a couple. They had a couple different what's it called? They had a couple different shops set up for you to buy shit. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna take a hydration break. Hold up. Oh my god. I'm drinking pineapple smoothie. I did want to let you guys know I did get a new pop filter. Forgot to mention. Let me know what you guys think of that. But yeah, the video is getting to the 420 mark right now, so let everybody stop and take a hit of whatever you're smoking on right now. I'm smoking on a sativa pod, a stizzy pod. I don't remember the flavor. This isn't the strawberry cough. I finished that one off. This is a different one I just bought. So let's go. Little ghost. You already know the deal. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys. Let's get back to the story. I don't have that much time left. Okay, we're done. Should have saved that drink because I drank the last of my little pineapple smoothie. I made it myself, actually. Anyway, it gets around to nighttime. Before it got to nighttime, they let us know that when it did get around to nighttime or around 8 p.m., there was going to be a few things that we could do, a few choices we had. We could go up to the top floor and listen to the ghost stories, or we can watch a history movie on World War II and the USS Hornet, and it was pretty boring. And they heavily warned us not to go if we get scared easily. If you got scared easily, they heavily warned us not to go. Me being a dumbass, I decided to go. Now, we go to the movie for a little bit because at first, me and Preston, we decide we're like, we're not going to go straight to the fucking thing because that shit, it's probably not even popping anyway. Let's see what this movie's about. Long story short, the movie was boring as fuck. So, we decided to go up there. Preston is a 6 foot fucking dark black dude, and I'm barely like 5. I'm like 5 foot at this time. Like, I just hit 5 feet. I'm barely starting to grow, you know. Preston isn't scared at all. He's not even scared a little bit. You can tell this shit looks like it's not even, it's boring to him. Now, me, on the other hand, I'm shitting bricks, dude. I am scared as fuck. He has this little radar thing, the guy that's telling the story. Like, we came in late, but we came in at the part where he was demonstrating how there was a ghost in the room. He had this little fucking device, right? I don't know what it was. It looked, now that I'm thinking back on it, it reminds me of a stud finder in a wall. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's like there's studs in your wall that you would they're like strong points in your wall that aren't hollow that you can put nails into or screws. Back to the story. It basically those they find the stud and they beep when they do. This guy was carrying around this device and he would put it up in certain areas and it would start beeping. This shit was scary as fuck, dude. I remember I was shitting bricks to the point where I didn't even want to be there anymore. I didn't want to hear the story. I didn't want to hear anything he had to say. I just wanted to go down to my bunks and go back to go to sleep. Not but go back to sleep. We hadn't slept yet. But yeah, I wanted to go back to my little room and sleep. Now, me and Preston, we leave. We go eat the little dinner they have set up, and we get ready to go down to this room. Now, they showed us the area that we would be sleeping in, and they told us when they gave us a little tour that it was the area that the actual attendees of the aircraft carrier in World War II slept in, and that people died in these beds that we're sleeping in. I don't know how accurate that is. I don't know if she was telling the truth, but I highly doubt that they didn't change the sheets. I'm pretty sure they're completely different mattresses. But maybe I don't doubt that the people died in there. I just don't I think that I don't think it's that nasty because they obviously changed the sheets and shit. So back to the story. We all settle in for bed, and one of the many rules that they have on this aircraft carrier is at midnight when it's lights out, you're not allowed to roam the aircraft carrier. Now, they heavily warn us and tell us like that kids have tried it in the past and it is not a good idea at all. You can get kicked off the aircraft carrier. They don't want you up and walking around at this time. Now, all the homies, obviously they don't give a fuck. They're whispering to me that they want to do this. They want to go sneak out. They're hyping this shit up. They're like, we're gonna go get food because there's vending machines on the aircraft carrier. We're gonna go food. We're gonna get food. We're gonna do all this shit. We're gonna roam around, look at the little. I don't even know what we had planned, to be honest. But yeah, so that was the goal, and we decided to wait until past midnight. So once it hit like 12:30, we're gonna go. It gets late, and I brought one book on board with me. I brought a fucking Diary of the Wimpy Kid book. I don't remember which one it was. It was a green one. I think it was called Hard Luck. I'll put a picture on the screen if I could find it. But yeah, I start reading this to pass the time, and eventually I fall asleep. Now, these dickheads decide, instead of waking me up, they're going to write on my forehead, "You missed out." I got so lucky I didn't go with this group of people. This group of people got in the biggest amount of trouble. they got kicked out of the troop. They weren't allowed to come back to the Boy Scout room ever again. And I survived. I didn't get to go all because I fell asleep. That pretty much concludes what happened on the USS Hornet. But yeah, if you guys like that little 10-minute video of me talking, like, comment, subscribe, any of those three, let me know specifically that you enjoyed the video. And with that, all I gotta say is stay sturdy, my friends.